My boyfriend and I have been together for 8 months, but we had sex after 2 months. Our relationship is still very good now. He still cares about me a lot and loves me, and he plans to marry me next year. Now I realize that having sex too early was a mistake. What should I do to maintain and protect this relationship? Thank you. From the perspective of a relationship counselor, I am not here to judge, nor to determine right or wrong. I am here to listen, to walk alongside you, and to share with you in a calm, realistic manner with full respect for your own emotions. In love, everyone has moments of vulnerability, moments when decisions are driven by feelings. What matters is not what you have been through, but that from this moment on, you understand what you need and how you want to build your relationship. Welcome to Streams of Love, a place where emotions are understood, hearts are healed, and every love story is viewed with kindness, depth, and sincerity. Here, you are not alone. First of all, you are not completely in the wrong. I want you to pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and look at this situation from a fairer perspective toward yourself. Having sex early is not a measure of a woman's morality, character, or worth. Your value does not lie in a decision made in the past, but in how you perceive, think, and choose from this moment forward. In a relationship where there is love, trust, and emotional connection, going further is something that can happen very naturally and very humanly. It does not come from recklessness, but often from genuine feelings. What should truly concern you is not what has already happened, but what happens afterward. And these are the factors that truly matter, which you need to face honestly. The attitude of both of you after having sex. Is there avoidance, change, or consistency? How the man treats you. Does he show respect, care, and responsibility? The future direction of the relationship. Is it vague, delayed, or clear and serious? When I look at your current reality, I see the following. You have been together for 8 months, not rushed. Sexual intimacy happened after 2 months, not right away. The relationship is still good and stable, with no cracks. He continues to care for and love you. And most importantly, he intends to marry you next year. From a professional perspective, these are positive signs, not negative ones as you are blaming yourself for. They show that this relationship is being built on emotional connection and responsibility, not exploitation or something temporary. What you need to do now is not to punish yourself, but to learn how to maintain your values, clarity, and self-respect. When you truly understand this, the past will no longer be a burden, but simply a part of your journey of growth. Analyzing the advantages of the current situation. From the perspective of a relationship counselor, I want you to look at this situation not only through anxious emotions, but with clarity and fairness. Because if you observe carefully, you actually have some very clear strengths in your hands. 1. You know you are being loved in a serious way. One of the most important signs to evaluate whether a man truly loves you is not what he says before intimacy, but how he behaves afterward. If after having sex, he does not change his attitude, he does not become cold or distant, he does not avoid responsibility, and he continues to proactively and seriously talk about marriage. This shows that he is not loving you on a temporary emotional impulse, nor seeing you as an experience, but viewing you as a long-term partner. This is the behavior of a man with real responsibility and genuine feelings, something not every relationship has. 2. You both have the opportunity to understand each other more deeply and realistically. Physical intimacy, when accompanied by love and respect, helps two people see each other's true selves, not just the idealized versions at the beginning. Feel the level of emotional and physical compatibility. Answer an important question. Are we truly suitable to live together long-term? Many marriages fail because the two people never truly understood each other before marriage. In your case, if both of you behave properly and maintain respect and clarity, this can actually reduce post-marriage risks rather than increase them. 3. You have gained timely and correct awareness. Your statement, "Now I realize that having sex too early was a mistake," is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of maturity. It shows that you are thoughtful and able to self-reflect. You can review your actions with responsibility. And most importantly, you want to protect this relationship in a serious and sustainable way. In relationship counseling, I always say, a person with the right awareness always has the ability to adjust their behavior and build a better future. You are not stubborn, nor are you giving up. You are someone who knows how to pause at the right time. Analyzing the disadvantages so you can understand correctly and take proactive precautions. From a professional counseling perspective, I always emphasize one thing. Recognizing the disadvantages is not meant to create fear, but to help you avoid going off course. When you identify them early, you can maintain clarity and stay in a proactive position within the relationship. 1. Psychological pressure coming from within yourself. After becoming intimate early, many women fall into a state of self-blame, fear of being judged by society or others, fear that they have lost value in their partner's eyes. I want you to clearly understand this. This is internal pressure arising from your own thoughts, not caused by him. But if you do not recognize and release it, it will quietly affect the way you love. Common consequences include: you become withdrawn and afraid to express your opinions. You become emotionally dependent on his attitude, gradually losing confidence and constantly fearing abandonment. A healthy relationship cannot be built on guilt. When you love from a place of insecurity, the relationship loses equality. 2. The risk of emotional imbalance in the relationship. A very dangerous thought that many women unconsciously carry is, "I've already given everything, so I must keep him at all costs." When this mindset appears, you are very likely to compromise excessively, even when it hurts you. Forget your own needs, desires, and boundaries. Place him on a higher pedestal while lowering yourself. Let me remind you of this. Lasting love must be built on balance, not on a sense of it's already happened or fear of loss. No one should be in a weaker position simply because they loved sincerely. Number 3. Early sexual intimacy can blur boundaries without clear direction. When two people become intimate early but have not clearly aligned on boundaries within the relationship, mutual respect, and concrete future plans. Over time, feelings of love may be replaced by habit, become vague and lack depth, lead one partner to mistakenly believe that physical closeness alone is enough for love. A serious relationship must be nurtured through communication, respect, and shared goals, not through physical connection alone. So, what should you do now? This is a very important part. From the perspective of a relationship counselor, I want you to understand this. This is not the time to panic, nor to blame yourself, but the moment to proactively reorient the relationship with clarity and self-respect. What you do from now on will determine where this relationship is headed. 1. Stop judging and punishing yourself. The first thing you need to do is stop tormenting yourself. You do not need to carry prolonged guilt, make up for it by over-sacrificing, or try to please him at all costs. I want you to remember this clearly. Your value does not lie in what you did in the past, but in how you live, think, and choose from this moment forward. When you stop judging yourself, you will regain confidence, emotional calm, and an equal position in the relationship. 2. Reestablish boundaries, gently but clearly. Setting boundaries is not about creating distance, but about self-protection and self-respect. You can absolutely express this to him sincerely, without blame or pressure, by saying that you want to be more mindful. You want to build the relationship in a serious and lasting direction. You value your shared future, not just the present. A man who truly loves you and has a sense of responsibility will listen, respect your wishes, not pressure you or make you feel guilty. On the other hand, his response to your boundaries is a very clear measure of how serious he truly is. 3. Focus on building a well-rounded relationship, not one based only on emotions. From this point on, you should shift your focus from how we love to how we build together. You should spend time having deep conversations, not just lighthearted talks. Share perspectives on life, family, finances, and responsibility. Observe how he handles conflict, pressure, and disagreements. This is the true foundation of marriage. Sexual intimacy may strengthen emotional bonds, but it cannot replace understanding, respect, and long-term partnership. 4. Prepare for marriage with proactivity and clarity. If he says he intends to marry you, do not listen with emotions alone. Instead, you should discuss concrete plans together. Talk about timing and both families. Clarify responsibilities after marriage. I always tell women this. A man who says, I will marry you, and a man who is actively taking steps to prepare for marriage are two completely different types of people. Your proactivity is not meant to create pressure, but to ensure that both of you are moving in the same direction, not just loving each other through promises. Final words. What I want you to remember this very clearly. You are not broken, you have not lost your value, and you are not so wrong that things cannot be repaired. One emotional decision cannot define who you are, nor can it determine your future. You are still you, a woman with thoughts, a heart, and the desire to build a serious relationship. What matters most at this moment is not looking back at the past to blame yourself, but how you live and love from now on. Live with awareness of your own emotions and choices. Maintain self-respect without trading your value out of fear of losing someone. And love with clarity, not just emotion or anxiety. When a man truly loves you, respects the boundaries you set, and is willing to take responsibility for your shared future, then the past is no longer an issue. It is simply part of both of your journeys of growth. And if right now you are still uncertain, worried, or unsure where to begin, you do not have to handle it alone. I can absolutely help you. Craft a thoughtful, gentle, yet clear way to talk with your partner. Analyze the signs that show whether a man truly wants marriage or is just saying it to keep things comfortable, or provide premarital emotional guidance so you step into the future with strength, not fear. Just speak up. Here, I am ready to listen, without judgment, without pressure, with the sole intention of helping you understand yourself better and love in a healthier way.